wow, it's been a minute since I just like didn't just check the auction house and get off this game. But I haven't been playing my team in a bit, bro. I'm about to dive back in this shit. I've been spending most of my time. Well, first, actually, because the servers have been so fucking trash the last 2 weekends in a row. I know it's not just me. So I didn't even want to enter locker codes or even anything like that, let alone play games of domination, that cheesy ass shit, just to get kicked off and not get my tokens and shit. So I've been playing Spider-Man. I 100%ed that game. It was so fucking fun. At heart, I'm an RPG player anyway. So now that I've recharged my creative fuels, it's time to get back on this bullshit right here. And I'm about to be done with all-time domination, which is, I think, easily the most unpleasant thing that I've ever done in a video game. And this is someone that has played all the Dark Souls games. Like, just, I've played a lot of annoying shit like Prince of Persia, God of War. Domination in 2K19 just tops all that shit. I'll never want to do this bullshit ever again, bro. I saw they finally released my son Mahmoud Abdul Rauf, man, and I thought this was going to be such a hidden gem for this time in the year when I saw it was a ruby, and this is a point in time where rubies can fuck shit up in MyTEAM Unlimited and in Triple Threat. And then, to my surprise, well, not really to my surprise, I shouldn't have been shocked that this happened, he was trash as fuck. Reason being, they gave my nigga no animations whatsoever, bro. And that actually changed the whole shift of what this video is going to be. This video that you are watching now was actually meant to be a Mahmoud Abdul Rauf hidden gem video. But because they did my son so wrong, because his stats are so good, like, he's literally a Curry. And he's like 3,000-4,000 MT, but he has the shooting stats of Steph Curry. But instead, his animations are like John Smith, the 67 overall at the end of the 87 Lakers roster. You know what I mean? Like, it makes this card so unusable, in my opinion. And that's how this video came to be. Because I think at this point in time, my team is missing something so key. And it's not actually a thing, it's a person. The reason I said something is because, let's be real here, it looks like a sexier video title and it made you click on it. You know, that's just how we work. You know, you just gotta fuck with my clickbait levels, alright? But they need someone, is what my team needs, to set the shit off. And 2K actually already has a person like this. His name is Michael Stauffer, alright? Stauf. He handles all the roster updates throughout the year. You know, increases player stats, all of their stuff in the normal roster mode. And he's just one guy, and he has to keep track of like 400 players, right? I know he doesn't watch as much basketball as he possibly can to be able to do that. My nigga Stauf can't do all that by himself, bro. And it always shows, especially in aspects of my team, because over the years, y'all know what it is, man. When we were looking forward to cards, like, imagine like a Drazen Petrovic, I think, if it was last year or the year before. And then he came out with such an ugly, slow, nasty-ass jump shot. And then I think me and everybody who, like, just a bunch of people tried to hit up Stauf and ask him to change it, because whenever you ask about a player, their animations or anything like that, tendencies, they tell you like, yo, go hit up Stauf. Like, that's just his thing. But see, here's the thing about my son Stauf, right? You could write a whole Shakespearean love sonnet, you know, some beautiful ass shit, like Victorian English type shit. You know, you write it in cursive with like a feather. You know, feather and some ink, you know, that shit on parchment, and post it on Twitter at Mike Stauffer. Can you please change this dude? And my nigga gonna scroll right past your shit, bro. He's not even gonna look at it. He's not gonna like it. He's not gonna reply to it. That's just how it is. It don't matter how much attention the tweet get. And that's what I'm saying, like, I can't even be mad at him, because his main job is to focus on the rosters of the main game, and that's 400 players. You know, for me to be like, yo, can you take this time out of your day to go fuck with this little My Team card real quick? He's probably not gonna want to do that, you know what I mean? So that's why I think my team really needs someone on that dev team dedicated to handling these cards, as far as their tendencies, their animations, all of that, to personalize cards better. Because the thing that the point that I'm trying to make is this starting lineup that I have in front of you, right? Mahmoud Abdul Rauf, Raymond Fatboy, World Be the God, Mo Pete, and Bernard King. What all these players have in common is that their animations are either hindering them or making them OP as fuck for like the tier of player that they are. So this Mahmoud, right? First of all, his jump shot is like, it looks like something is stuck up his ass. That's the best way I can describe it. Like, it's super stiff. His cheeks look like they're too clenched together for my level of comfortability. And then his release is like, I don't know, it's nasty and slow like Bill Laimbeer, and he got like a Scottie Pippen base. So that fucks with him completely. And then he has the dribble moves of like he might as well just be in a wheelchair wheeling around niggas, you feel me? Conversely, this Raymond Felton, right, who I didn't even know had the sauce like that. I just randomly fucked with him the other night and saw that he has the moves of like a young prime Iverson. You know, like that nigga's just gonna speed boost right by you. And it's crazy because when even his size up is so fast, like it's crazy fast. And then you think about the fact that he's a punch ball. This nigga's like 205, right? He's 6'1". You know what I mean? Just he naturally looks like just chunky, you know what I mean? And he don't even look like he's supposed to be speed boosting the way he's speed boosting. And just because he has those animations makes this card fucking OP as a Sapphire. I could go into triple threat with this Raymond Felton and cook niggas the fuck up because his moves are so nice. And that's the difference between cards, I think, and that's what makes cards so unique and defined and makes you remember them because of how good they were as far as like the detailing and their animations. Like, you could have a Egyptian Pink Diamond God card, but with just generic animations. Like, that shit is no fun. You're not doing nothing special with that. And it has no personality. I think cards need more personality, and somebody like that over at the dev team would be key, in my opinion, to make the mode a lot more fun, because more cards would be more prominent. Not everybody would just resort to using one certain player because he's got all the moves, you feel me? Too many players are bland in this mode, I think. And like for the rest of this list, I had World Be Free, who is an Emerald, but like, you know, his stats are kind of Sapphire, Ruby like, but he also just has dope animations. His size up is cool, he has good dunking animations, his dunk tendency is up there. See, and just things like tendencies can make, you know, I didn't believe in them as much previously, but I'm starting to believe in them in 2K19 more, that they really matter as far as getting your dunks off or contact dunks and triggering all of that shit. So just someone dedicated to changing that would really make things more dynamic, in my opinion. Like Mo Pete too, he's an Emerald, but I'm sure a lot of people that don't have high tier cards use him, or people use him as a shooter in like triple threat online, and that's because his jump shot is so dope. I did a video that mentioned how dope his jump shot was in my hidden gems of the reward market. Just things like that, his jump shot makes him that much better as an Emerald tier card. But it's something they should invest in. I think, especially if I think my team's been successful so far and will continue to be successful throughout the year. So invest some money elsewhere to make it even better for us. You know, I feel like that can only help the mode and not hurt it. So let me know what y'all think about that idea, man. It's time to dive back into 2K. I lied until Red Dead drops.